In this video, we discuss about the properties of determinants, and these are the very important properties. After using these properties, the solving of problem questions become very easy, and these properties are allowed for determinants of each order. That means each property can be applied in order: determinant of order 1, determinant of order 2, determinant of order 3. So now we discuss about the properties. The first property is that if all the elements of a row or column are 0, then the value of determinant will be 0. So here we take an example: del equal to 2, 3, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2. If we solve by the traditional method, so now 2 is common, 0 minus 0, minus 3, 0 minus 0, 1, 0 minus 0. After solving we get answer 0. But now before these properties, we are depend on the method of solving of order 3. But now if we have all the elements of any row or any columns are 0, then we can direct put the value of determinant is equal to 0. Second property is that if all the elements of any row or column are equal to the corresponding elements of another row or column, then determinants will be 0. That means the sense of this property is that if two rows or two columns are identical, then the value of determinant becomes 0. So now we take an example: del equal to 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 1, 5. If we solve this determinant by traditional method, so we get the value of determinant is equal to 0. But here we observe there the first column 2, 1, minus 1, second column 2, 1, minus 1. That means these two columns are identical. Each element of the first column are equal to the corresponding element of second column. So we can directly put the value of this determinant is 0 if we want to use anywhere. This is the traditional method, but now using the property, we direct observation. By observation we can write the value of determinant is 0, and only a restriction is there, an excuse is given there where C1 and C2 are identical. Third important property: if rows and columns of a determinant are interchanged, then the value of determinant remains unchanged. अगर हम किसी डिटरमिनेंट की चाहे 2/2 का हो, चाहे वो 3/3 का हो, उसकी रो को कॉलम में और कॉलम को रो में चेंज कर दें, ऐसा करने से डिटरमिनेंट की वैल्यू पर कोई इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा. Suppose that I am taking an example: del 1 equal to 4, 5, 3, 2. This is the determinant of 2/2. This can be applied for the determinant of 3/3 also. Here after solving we get 4 to 8, minus 15, minus 7. Now if rows interchange with column, so now 4, 5 become first column, 3, 2 become second column. We rename this determinant as del 2. Now after solving again we get 8 minus 15 minus 7. So here del 1 equal to del 2. That means if we need, we can convert all the rows in the columns, and the value of determinant remains unchanged. Now property number 4: if any row or column of a determinant multiply by a scalar k, then the value of determinant will change k times. For example, del equal to 3, 5, 4, 7. These all the properties are valid for all type of order of the determinants. So here now we take example of 2/2. Del equal to 3, 5, 4, 7. If we simplify this determinant, so we have 3, 7 are 21 minus 20, that means 1. Now we multiply k in only row R2. K multiply by in row R2. So now new determinant rename as del 1, 3, 5, 4, 7. This become 4k, 7k. If now we simplify this, we have 21k minus 20k, k. So now clearly this determinant is k times of the first determinant. So if any row or any column multiply by any value in a determinant, then the value of determinant change by particular times of the given value of determinant. इसका मतलब सीधा सीधा ये निकल रहा है, जब हम मैट्रिक्स में बात कर रहे थे तो मैट्रिक्स में जब किसी नंबर से हम मल्टीप्लाई करते थे तो वो नंबर पूरी पूरे एलिमेंट्स के साथ मल्टीप्लाई होता था। कोई मैट्रिक्स हमें चाहे वो 2x2 का हो या 3x3 का हो या कोई रेक्टेंगुलर मैट्रिक्स हो, और हम किसी नंबर से इसमें मल्टीप्लाई करना चाहते थे तो वो नंबर पूरे के पूरे मैट्रिक्स में सारे एलिमेंट्स के साथ मल्टीप्लाई होता था। लेकिन डिटरमिनेंट में ऐसा नहीं है। डिटरमिनेंट में अगर आप किसी नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो वो किसी एक रो या किसी एक कॉलम में मल्टीप्लाई होता है। सपोज करिए आपने किसी पर्टिकुलर नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई किया और वो फर्स्ट रो में मल्टीप्लाई हो गया। अगर आप दूसरे नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करना चाहते हैं, किसी दूसरी रो में मल्टीप्लाई करना चाहते हैं, तो आपको दूसरा नंबर लेना होगा। दैट मीन्स अगर आप किसी एक पर्टिकुलर नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो वो किसी एक रो या किसी एक कॉलम में ही मल्टीप्लाई होगा। नाउ if any two rows or columns are interchanged then the sign of the value of determinant will change। अगर डिटरमिनेंट में मैं किन्हीं दो रो या किन्हीं दो कॉलम्स को इंटरचेंज करता हूं तो ऐसा करने से वैल्यू पे कोई प्रभाव नहीं पड़ेगा, लेकिन द साइन ऑफ द डिटरमिनेंट विल चेंज। For example, we take here del equal to 1 0 2 2 1 1 2 2 2. This is the determinant of order 3. After expanding, we have 1 2 minus 2 minus 0 4 minus 2. Finally, we get 4 here. Now, apply the property R1 replaced by R2. We interchange the row, two rows R1 and R2. Now, rename the determinant del 1 equal to 2 1 1 just as a first row. 1 0 2 as a second row and third row just remains same. Now after solving we get minus 4. That means there is a change between first and second equation. The value is minus 4. That means del 1 is minus time of the first determinant. So if any two rows or two columns are interchanged, then the sign of the determinant will change. Now another properties of determinants. If all the elements of any row or column are added in corresponding elements of another row or columns after multiplying by a non-zero scalar, then determinant will unchanged. आपको लग रहा होगा ये प्रॉपर्टी आपकी पढ़ी हुई है। जब आपने एलिमेंट्री ऑपरेशंस पढ़े थे मैट्रिक्स में इनवर्स निकालने से पहले, उस समय प्रॉपर्टी यूज हुई थी, और ये प्रॉपर्टी आपको अलाउ करती है कि ऐसा करने से whenever you added two rows or two columns after multiplying by a fixed scalar, non-zero scalar, then the value of determinant unchanged. What is the benefit of this type of properties? Suppose that del equal to 4 2 1 0 2 1 1 minus 1 1, and suppose that there are some big values are there, so we have very difficulty to solving this type of problem. First of all, we have given an example. Del equal to 4 2 1 0 2 1 1 minus 1, and after expanding we have here 4 2 plus 1 minus 2 0 minus 1 and having the value 12 now here. Now we apply the property. We change the row R1. So R1 replaced by R1 minus R2. So what is the change become here? Rename the determinant del 1 4 minus 0 4 2 minus 2 0 1 minus 1 0. Second row and third row remains unchanged because we are having the change only in first row. So now after expanding we have 4 2 minus 12 2 plus 1 and remaining elements are 0, so we have again 12. So this is the benefit of applying this type of property. Otherwise we can expand for all the three elements, but after the applying the property we are able to expand only for the one element because two elements are 0, and we are observing there both the values are same, so del 1 equal to del. And then now important property, next important property there, if del equal to, this is a matrix in which the first column are in the form of addition of two elements, so this determinant can be split in two determinant of the same order with the element a1 a2 a3 with plus sign here, if we have minus sign there, so we have the minus sign there, x1 x2 x3 b1 b2 b3 c1 c2 c3. Suppose that other second column also in the form of this, so in the next step the first step can be written there, now next step again expand, and now again third column again in the next term third column can be expanded. So in only one time we can expand only for the one column there. Now I am taking some problems based on the properties of determinant. जब कभी भी एग्जाम में आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा तो सिंपल क्वेश्चन आपसे नहीं पूछा जाता। फॉर द एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू the question will come with this statement using the properties of determinants. अगर आपके पास फार्मूले हैं, आप ऑर्डर 1 के डिटरमिनेंट को एक्सपेंड कर सकते हैं, आप ऑर्डर 2 के डिटरमिनेंट को एक्सपेंड कर सकते हैं, आप ऑर्डर 3 के डिटरमिनेंट को एक्सपेंड कर सकते हैं. बट अगर ये स्टेटमेंट साथ में लिख के आता है यूजिंग द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ डिटरमिनेंट, देन यू आर रिस्ट्रिक्टेड एंड यू कैन सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन ओनली बाय यूजिंग द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ डिटरमिनेंट. अगर आप कर भी देते हैं क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व, अगर आप कर भी देते हैं क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व, तो एग्जामिनर आपको पूरे मार्क्स उस क्वेश्चन में नहीं देगा. अतः आपको ये पहले से तैयार होना है कि जब लिख के आएगा तो आपको प्रॉपर्टी का यूज करना ही करना है. नाउ we start with the first part of the question. Dale equal to x y z a b c x plus a y plus b z plus c. Apply c1 replaced by c1 plus c2. एक बात आपको और बताना चाह रहा हूं, डिटरमिनेंट में आपको एक बेनिफिट है, आप किसी भी स्टेप पर कॉलम और किसी भी स्टेप पर रो ऑपरेशन अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. जैसा आपको एलिमेंट्री ऑपरेशंस में था, वहां आप रो के साथ रो अप्लाई कर सकते थे, कॉलम वाले में कॉलम. लेकिन यहाँ क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करते समय आप कभी भी रो या कभी भी कॉलम ऑपरेशंस का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. तो मैंने यहाँ इस्तेमाल किया है अप्लाई C1 रिप्लेस बाय C1 plus C2. बट बिफोर अप्लाइंग द प्रॉपर्टी you observe that what is the profit after applying the property, because here in this question we want to find the value of 0. The value of determinant is 0, so we know that well there are two cases for the value 0. First, all the elements of any row or column become 0, then the value of determinant 0, or two rows or two columns are identical. So we here try to change the elements of the row or column become 0, or two rows or two columns become identical. So first we apply the property C1 replaced by C1 and C2. So now next step become x plus a y plus b z plus c. Second column, first column is changed, second and third column remains same because there is no change. X plus a y plus b z plus c. Here we are observing first column and second column, this equal to 0 because C1 and C2 are identical. So this is the value of determinant is 0. Now we solve the second determinant. Dale equal to here again a minus b, b minus c, c minus a, b minus c, c minus a minus b, c minus a minus b, b minus c. And this question also can be solved another way. You can apply c3 replaced by c3 minus c1 minus c2. So these column become 0. In next step, if you apply c1 replaced by c1 minus c2, this column become 0. So you have many of the options are there for solving this type of question. Now here, now that r1 replaced by c1 replaced by c1 plus c2 plus c3. You can also apply r1 replaced by r1 plus r2 plus r3. Now we have, after applying this property, c1 replaced by c1 plus c2 plus c3. So this become a minus b plus b minus c plus c minus a. This become b minus c plus c minus a plus a minus b. And now this becomes c minus a plus a minus b plus b minus c. Second and third column remains unchanged. C minus a minus b, b minus c. Here all the elements of first column are 0 now. Here b minus c, c minus a, c minus a minus b, a minus b, b minus c. So because all the elements are 0 of the first column, so determinant becomes 0. So D equals to. This is the second part of the question. Now I am taking another questions. 2765, 3875, 5986 equal to 0, and same as here. 1 BC, A, B plus C, second row is there, third row is there, and we want to prove both the determinant equal to 0. So now we start the third part. Dale equal to 2765, 38 75, 59, 86. Here all the values are numeric values are there. So first we want to change bigger value into the smaller value. So we apply the property in third column now. So C3 replaced by C3 minus 9C2. So now what become here? Dale equal to 235, there is no change. 789, there is no change. The change is only third column. C3 minus 9C2. So 65 minus 63, so this become 2. 65 minus 63. 75 minus 72. 86 minus 81. After applying this property. So now you have Dale equal to 235, 789, and again 235. Value of determinant 0 because C1 and C3 are identical. So Dale equal to now 0. The next part, Dale equal to 111 BCCA AB, AB plus C, BC plus A, CA plus B. Whenever we want to prove the value of determinant is equal to 0, so our main object is that we convert all the elements of any row or column equal to 0, or any row, two rows, any two columns should be identical. So now in next step, here 111 BCCA AB, there is no change, but this bracket can be opened. AB plus AC, BC plus BA, CA plus CB. Now I apply C3 replaced by C3 plus C2. So now next step become 111 BCCA AB, and third column become AB plus BC plus CA, BC plus CA plus BA, CA plus CB plus AB. Now we can take common from the, so take common from C3. So what is the common value? AB plus BC plus CA. If we multiply in a single row or single column, so we can take only common from single row or single column. Now we have 111 BC CA AB 111. This equal to 0 because C1 and C3 are identical. Now we are taking another problems using the property of determinants. Solve this determinant is equal to 0 and this determinant is equal to 4a square b square c square. जब एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आपको ये लिख के आता है यूजिंग द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ डिटरमिनेंट, तो एटलीस्ट 2 ऑपरेशंस आर कंपलसरी. 2 ऑपरेशन लगाने के बाद फिर आप उस डिटरमिनेंट को ट्रेडिशनल मेथड की से आप उसको एक्सपेंड कर सकते हैं, लेकिन कम से कम 2 ऑपरेशन आपको लगाने होंगे. और कुछ क्वेश्चन तो ऐसे होंगे जिसमें आपको लास्ट तक ऑपरेशन ही लगाने होंगे, उनके बगैर आपको उनके जो आंसर होते हैं, जो प्रूफ होते हैं, उस फॉर्मेट में लाना आपको काफी दिक्कत वाला काम होगा. आई एम टेकिंग द क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 हियर. Dale equal to 0 a minus b minus a 0 minus c b c 0। अगर मैं देखूं इस क्वेश्चन को और ये अगर मैट्रिक्स के फॉर्म में होता तो साफ साफ दिखाई पड़ रहा है कि ये स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स है, स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स है। All the diagonal elements are 0 if this is in the form of matrix. This time this is determinant. A replaced by minus a, minus b replaced by b, minus c replaced by c। और अगर ये क्वेश्चन मुझे एमसीक्यू में मिल गया होता, ये ऑड ऑर्डर का स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स का डिटरमिनेंट है, तो मुझे कुछ भी नहीं सोचना था, तो इसकी जगह पे 0 रख देना था। तो वैल्यू ऑफ डिटरमिनेंट ऑफ अ स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स ऑफ odd order is always 0. The value of the determinant of the skew symmetric matrix of odd order is always 0. But here we simplify this by the using the property. So first R replaced by C. जब कभी भी आप क्वेश्चन देख लें कि वो स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स के फॉर्मेट में है, ये तो वैल्यूज आसान है, लेकिन इसमें आप किसी प्रकार के ऑपरेशन का आपको बेनिफिट नहीं मिलेगा। तो जैसे आप ये पहचान लेते हैं कि स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स से बना हुआ डिटरमिनेंट है, आप उसमें इस तरह से सॉल्व करिए इसको। चेंज द रो एंड कॉलम्स, और मैं पहले ही प्रॉपर्टी बता चुका हूं कि रो और कॉलम को चेंज करने से डिटरमिनेंट पर कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, यानी 0 a माइनस बी माइनस a 0 माइनस c b c 0। Now take minus common from each row. So now 1 minus from the first row, 1 minus from the second row, and 1 minus from the third row. We have here 0 a minus b minus a 0 minus c b c 0। So dale equal to now minus 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 is there, and this is the value of again determinant here, 0 a minus b can be again and by the dale, this become 2 dale equal to 0, that means dale equal to take common minus sign from R1, R2, R3। Now here del equal to the second, next question, del equal to here minus a square ab ac BA minus B square BC CA CB minus C square। Take common A from R1, B from R2, C from R3। So now we have A B C common, from first row become minus A B C, second row become A minus B C, third row become A B minus C। Now take common, again apply the property, take common A from C1, B from C2, C from C3। So now del equal to A B C, here again common A B C। So now we have minus 1 1 1 1 minus 1 1 1 1 minus 1। Now apply R1 replaced by R1 plus R2। So this become A square B square C square, here minus 1 1 0, 1 minus 1 0 and 1 and 1 become 2, second and third row are remains unchanged, minus 1 1 minus 1. Solve it. A square b square c square, because we are applying 1 times property, 2 times property and 3 times property. So now we can expand this. A square b square c square. So now we have 0 minus 0 plus 2, 1 plus 1. So this becomes del equal to 4 a square b square c square. So these are some questions based on the properties of determinants.